It's prom night. Dancing. Ooh. Dates. Fun. Time to make some memories. Just make sure they're memories you want to keep forever. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reports that half of all alcohol-related crash fatalities of people under 21 occur during prom season. Respect yourselves and others and make the smart choice. Don't drink and drive. How? Luckily, SAD is here to help you. Here are 2 easy solutions to this problem. For the drinking, instead of alcohol, drink water. Hydrate yourselves. Ooh, so refreshing. And for the driving, don't let your friends drive under the influence. Call a caring parent. Call another friend. Your friends and family will thank you. While we're at it, drinking isn't the only thing that distracts from safe driving. Your texts, photos, Snapchats, Vines, etc. can wait until you reach your destination. We promise. Also, please be sure to respect your date and their boundaries, and be a decent enough person to make sure they get home safe too. Safety! Keep yourself safe, keep your friends safe, and keep innocent bystanders safe. Future you will thank you.
Hello Homestead, it's Friday, May 13th and time for an all-new HHS In Depth. I'm Sam Kenchon.
And I'm Sammy Lamont.
We have an exciting show lined up for you today with tons of stories.
Reporter Ali Qureshi tells us about how our school gets rated by outside companies and why Homestead always does so well in these ratings.
Reporter Kara Allen gets us caught up on the Impact School here at Homestead and what it all entails.
The robotics team season has concluded and Becca Malott gets us all caught up on how they performed this year.
And we'll bring you other stories on bullying awareness campaigns, next week's Taste of Homestead, and Austin profiles their state-ranked softball team in the Sports Corner.
We'll have all those stories and more, so stay tuned for another edition of HHS In Depth.
We start today's show with a story about how ratings are given to schools, specifically to us here at Homestead. Reporter Ali Qureshi sat down with Mr. Ginder to learn about all the different schools' ratings and why Homestead is so high on those reports.
You probably already knew that Homestead is ranked one of the best schools in the state, but do you know why? Schools are graded with an A to F scale and a 4-star rating system, and Homestead has received the highest grades in both of those categories. What you may not know is that there's a number of different factors that contribute to the way a school is rated.
A schools are determined by your math and English tests in your ECA or your ISEP scores, your college and career readiness score, which is determined by the number of students in your senior class who take dual credit or advanced placement classes, and then your graduation rate for each individual graduating class. So that determines A to F.
Mr. Ginder stresses that schools receive a high rating based on how well teachers and students work together.
I think what makes any school great are the people that are there. Obviously, from year to year, our students change. But for the most part, our faculty remains basically unchanged over a period of time. So it's really, really important that when we are looking for teachers who are going to be a part of this school, that we find the most capable and the most interesting people possible. And that's really important.
While ratings do show how well a school can help students learn, they don't always show the true impact that schools can have on how ready students are for their futures.
Whether we're an A school or a B school or a C school, it does matter. It's important to us. But there are lots of things that are not part of the metrics that are used to measure schools that are also important. Are our kids leaving and going to post-secondary opportunities that they want to do? Are they going to college? Are they finding jobs? Are they getting into the military? Are they going to the military academies? Are they doing many, many different things that they want to do? And that's probably the metric that should be used most, is where do our students go after they graduate?
Having a high rating is beneficial to schools. With a good rating, Homestead is able to have opportunities that other schools don't have.
Our high rating, the A rating, is really important to us from a creativity standpoint. It's what allows us to do the senior experience. It's what allows us to have a half day of school on the last day of the semester when your last final's over. it does give us the ability to look at things differently when you're in a school.
While Homestead is annually ranked among the best schools in the state, Mr. Ginder stresses that there's always room for improvement. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Ollie Qureshi.
All library books are due back into the Media Center by Wednesday, May 18th. Please check your backpacks, lockers, and nightstands for any outstanding books.
All Euchre players are reminded to attend the end of the year party in Environmental Center on Tuesday, May 17th at 2:45 p.m. You're reminded to bring snacks, bring an outdoor game, bring friends, and be prepared for a good time.
Want to kickstart your summer creativity? Mrs. Jones will be conducting a week-long enrichment class featuring alternative printmaking and photographic transfer methods. Prior experience with drawing and/or photography is helpful. The class will meet daily in room 108 from 9 to noon, Monday, June 6th through Friday, June 10th. The cost is $50 for supplies and an instructional fee. Space is limited to 15 students. Stop by and see Mrs. Jones for more details.
Have you ever wondered what's behind the closed doors in the Freshman Academy? Did you know that we have an alternative school here at Homestead called Impact? Reporter Kara Allen brings you a story to tell us more about what Impact is.
Down in the Freshman Academy, there's more than just 9th grade classrooms.
It used to be the back side or the south side of Woodside Middle School. And so right now it's got some storage, it's got our Impact High School, it's got a clinic for your teachers and administrators, and then there's some offices over here for some specific teachers and for teachers who work throughout the corporation.
Impact High School is on the other side of the doors in the Freshman Academy.
Well, Impact's the alternative program here at Homestead. We're designed to meet the graduation requirements of students that just haven't succeeded over at Homestead for various reasons. So we're here as a half day or an all day program for students just to meet whatever needs they have. My students do most all of their classes on the computer. We have online instruction, so I don't really design the lesson plans and the curriculum for each class. The computer delivers that. So I get to act a lot more like a tutor or one-on-one help for my students when they need it.
Impact is like a classroom where you're able to work on your schoolwork, on your computers and stuff like that. Impact, it helps you get back on track to going either back to regular classes or basically to graduate.
Many students are curious to why Impact is so secluded from the rest of the school.
As an alternative school, part of its plan and design is to be separate so that the students that are here in the alternative school have an opportunity to get their education in a way that's presented differently than it is with 2,300 other kids walking the halls and all the other noises and distractions that happen with just lots and lots of people around.
Despite the design of the alternative school, you may see many of these students around during and after school.
I've had a few students that have participated in sports or in clubs in the past. There's certainly no reason why they're not allowed to. Just like any other students, we are subject to the same Homestead rules and requirements, so students that are not in good standing for discipline issues, of course, are not able to, or academically if they can't participate.
There you have it, Homestead. Now you know the dynamics of how Impact works and what makes it a great alternative for some of your peers. For HHS In Depth, I'm Kara Allen.
Get out to the last anime club on Monday, May 16th to sit down and watch anime. Make sure to take snacks to share. The meeting starts at 2:40 p.m. in room 725.
Go join the Unity Club on Thursday, May 19th in the seminar room right after school for pizza, good people, and great talks. Feel free to invite your friends.
The robotics team recently concluded their season, and with a recap of how things went this year, here's reporter Becca Malott.
For just a third-year team, Homestead's Olympic Robotics had a great success, finishing in 12th out of 39 teams at the state competition.
We did pretty well as they've progressed and gotten better at making their machine, better at driving their machine, better at performing the game. So I think it was pretty good. Our best competition was our second one. That's where everything seemed to be gelling and we were working with good alliances.
Though the group has made great accomplishments throughout the competitive season, their determination already has them making revisions for next year's robot.
For next year, we're planning to implement some changes that we learned from this year. We're going to structure some of the directions by the mentors more. We're going to organize the teams a little bit more, really work on quality improvement and trying to keep things in their place.
The general confusion made by non-robotics team members is the belief that it is only meant for kids striving to be engineers or mathematicians. However, the team deals with much more than challenging academics.
A common misconception about the club here is because the name is the Homestead's robotics team, Olympus Robotics, which we're trying to get away from that name. That name has a lot of connotation with it, meaning that when you hear it, you just think of a team that's all focused around science, technology, engineering, math, and you're just building a robot and you're learning basically engineering skills where that wouldn't be applicable to all students who want to do different things. But we're trying to get the message across that the organization that basically runs these events for FIRST is about much more than just those things.
We have separate teams that just focus on making our team look good, aesthetically pleasing at competitions. People that work on our team's marketing and getting money from sponsors, not just from the school. People that go out and they film and they talk about us and they make videos to give to our sponsors. Like, it's not just building the robot or focus on the robot. There's a lot of other aspects that funnel into it, such as like people from DECA join our club and they really help with getting money from our sponsors.
The team shows their tremendous gratitude towards their mentors, their sponsors, and their senior class.
Speak on behalf of everyone. I'm sure everyone agrees with me that we thank them immensely for being able to run this club here at Homestead. It's definitely been sort of the after-school activity I was looking for coming as a freshman. I definitely thank them for putting in their time and effort to help keep the team running, as well with all the mentors from companies such as like BAE Systems or PhD that have helped out students. Thanks to all their help as well.
The competitive season has ended for this year, but the team is already planning improvements and is confident for next year. The team is always looking for new members to incorporate their creativity and ideas. If you are interested in joining, contact Mr. Severson via email or stop by room 203. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Becca Malat.
A bullying awareness display campaign across from student services went up this week, and the students who made these need your help determining which one is the best. Here's reporter Lacey Wilcox with more.
Homestead's Impersonal Relationships class was given a final project of creating a display relevant to the topic of bullying awareness. The display cases focus on 4 separate issues: spread the word to end the word, bulliers' friends, heart of bullies, and rumors ruin lives. But this class needs your help to decide which display stands out the most. You have today through next Friday to look at these displays and vote on which one you think is the best based on creativity, amount of interest it draws from you, and how relevant it is. To vote, check out their Canvas page. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Elise Wilcox.
The second annual Taste of Homestead is quickly approaching, and I recently caught up with Senior Peeper to learn more about the big food event taking place next Tuesday.
A Taste of Homestead is back this year. Many Homestead students and clubs are working to put together a cultural experience where students are able to learn about and taste the food from multiple countries.
A Taste of Homestead, it's a night when the language clubs are going to partner with student government, and different clubs and student government, each group that's we've formed has picked a different country, and they've created a poster about those countries, but they've also prepared some food from those countries, and during the evening people will have a chance to walk around, see the posters, learn about the countries, but probably the best part will be to sample food from those countries, and it'll give students a chance not only to sample what the food would taste like in those countries, but also to learn a little bit more about the culture.
The event will take place in the cafeteria, where students will have the opportunity to taste food and learn about multiple countries.
Basically, the cafeteria will be set up with a bunch of tables around the perimeter, and there'll be students at each table. There'll be a poster on every table, and there'll be samples of food on every table, and students will be able to walk around, get a plate, and sample the different desserts, the different appetizers that the students have made while learning about the different countries.
A Taste of Homestead will take place Tuesday, May 17th at 6:00 p.m. Admission to the event is free, but students are encouraged to bring a canned good to donate to the Allen County Food Bank. For HHS In Depth, I'm Sammy Lamont.
Winter sports patches have arrived in the athletic office. You have worked hard to achieve this level of recognition, so please make sure to stop by over the next few weeks to pick yours up if you are a recipient.
Any girl interested in running cross country next fall should have planned to attend a call-out meeting on Wednesday, May 18th in room 420 at 2:50 p.m. There will be important information regarding summer training and expectations, camp opportunities, and new rules regarding summer attendance and workouts. Any girl planning to run should stay for the meeting or contact Coach Wiss in room 930 or Coach Behrens in room 217.
The Sports Corner is back again. This week, Austin gets us caught up on our softball team, who got off to one of their best starts in school history.
Hello Homestead, I'm Austin Render, and it's time for another edition of the Sports Corner. The softball team is quietly having one of the best seasons in school history. After starting the season 15-0, they stumbled against Carroll earlier this week, but their spirits are still high, and I had a chance to catch up with a few members of the softball team earlier this week. The softball team got the season off and running with a measly 15-game winning streak, and they contribute that to their never-quit mentality.
We're doing really well this year, 15-1. The senior leadership is really good. It's really encouraging to have
all three of them really supporting us.
I think our team chemistry on the field is really good, and we work really well together in tough situations, and I think that's what's been helping us get our wins.
We're 15-1 right now, so we're doing pretty well, and we've played pretty well so far. Had some close games that we've had to come back from, but so far we've done a lot better than what a lot of us expected.
Our softball team's had an incredible season so far, coming off a really good season last year. I think everybody had some concerns, but they've really stepped up. We've had girls that have really done a great job in the off season and have showed up to play for their team.
The softball team has surprised people, even themselves, about their fast start to the season.
You know, we just worked together. You know, a lot of those games we were down a couple runs in the 6th or 7th inning, and we were able to come back and win in the bottom of the 7th, bottom of the 6th, and that was really important.
Basically, our motivation is the quote, "It's not over until it's over," which is really shown through at least 3 of our games, because we've gone extra innings, I think, twice, and 1-by-1 at least 3 times. So it's really helped us through.
Coach Clagg has coached at Homestead since 2002 and has left a legacy among his players and his coaches.
You know, Coach Clagg's an awesome coach. He's been, like I said, kind of like a grandfather figure to a lot of us over the last couple of years. He's a great guy to be around, and I'm really excited I've gotten to play for him at least these past 3 years.
Coach Clagg is a person who always gets us to better each other, and he's always working on the field, always gets us to rise to our full potential. It'll be really exciting to see when he gets his 300th win, what will happen, because he's just worked so hard.
Obviously, with 299 wins right now, he's left a legacy that's going to be hard to beat. And in fact, as soon as we get he gets that 300th win, we'll present him with this plaque. We just got that in. It turned out really, really nice. So we're looking forward to presenting that with Coach Clagg's 300th win. He considers those girls his daughters. It's not just a team. He cares deeply about his players. And personally, for me, not only is he a wonderful, very, very good softball coach, he's my friend too.
Coach Clagg will go for win number 300 this weekend at the Warsaw Tournament. Make sure if you see him around to wish him good luck this weekend. We'd like to congratulate Taj Curry on making it official this past Tuesday, signing to play college basketball at Ohio Dominican next winter. Congratulations, Taj, and we all wish you the best in the years to come. Good luck goes out to all the Homestead Spartan athletes competing this weekend. A reminder, next week will be the final Sports Corner of the year with a look at the boys golf team. Reporting for the Sports Corner, I'm Austin Render.
Well, that wraps up this edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Sam Ketchon.
And I'm Sammy Lamont. Thank you for watching today.
And now here are this week's Pictures of the Week. Congratulations to this week's winner, Senior Alexander Angel and Junior Shane Kerr.
To submit your photo for Picture of the Week, just email a high-resolution photo with your name and grade level to hhsindepth@gmail.com.
Today we leave you with a song exclusive to Homestead's radio station, The Point 91 FM.
Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week for the last show of the school year.